All right, so welcome to Qigong. And let's get started with some of our usual warm-ups. Bring this down so you can see me and not everything else. What's that? Not quite the feet there. Always important to see the feet. Especially when we're doing stepping off to the side or in the balance moves, we want to make sure that the feet are going to be in a correct position. The knees are aligned underneath or above the feet so that you have good balance, good positioning. If you have your toes turned out and your knees cranked in, that can be very painful for your knees. Maybe not today, but after a long-term practice. So let's start with our ankle circles. Toe on the ground, circling the ankle. You want to lift the toe off the ground. Wrist circles at the same time. Yeah, let's reverse. And switch sides. And reverse. Let's do some knee circles. Middle finger underneath kneecap, slowly circling around. Slowly moving the knees, getting that synovial fluid moving, lubricating the joint. Make sure the head is lifting up away from the shoulders, tailbone pulling down, so you have a nice long, flat back. Sink a little bit deeper if you can. Nice motion throughout the body. Yeah, one more circle, then reverse. One last time. Come on up and do our hip circles. Rotating the center of the body. Extending those hips out far to the sides, far forward and back, as you can comfortably move. Yeah, one more time at the front, then let's reverse. Yeah, last circle. Yeah, let's do some shoulder rolls. Gently to begin with, loosening up, making those movements larger and larger. Trying to get the shoulders to touch the earlobes. And at the bottom, let's reverse. Remember, inhaling up, exhaling down. And one more time. Chin to chest, ear to shoulder, rotating to the side and back to center. Inhale to rotate. Keep the shoulders pulling down so you feel a nice stretch in the neck. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Last time. Bring the head back to the center. Lift the head up, turn to the side, look over the shoulder. Look far behind, as far as you can with the eyes, and then back to the center. Inhale as we turn, look. Keep the shoulders coming down. Gently press down the toes. Exhale, relax the center. Inhale, turning. Exhale to center. Stretch out those eye muscles. One more time each way. Last time. Hands up to the shoulders. Slowly circle the elbows around. See if you can get your elbows to touch in the front. Open chest wide, touch in the front. And one more time. And just bring the hands back down together, palms together, inhale up. Bring the hands forwards, exhale down towards waist level, inhale up. Exhale, sink, bend the knees, tailbone sinking straight down. Inhale, body rises up. Exhale, sinking down. Long, slow, deep breaths. Following energy coming up through the center of the body, around to the top of the head. Coming down the front of the body, back down to the dantian. Circling around the groin, up the back, up the spine, to the top of the head. Connecting through the mouth, back down into the dantian, the belly. One more time, inhaling up and exhaling down. Turn the palms so the palms are out, back of the hands together, circle up, bring the hands down the sides. Inhaling up, rotating the hands as you rise and sink. Lifting with the top of the head, tailbone pulling us straight down. Inhaling up, and exhaling down. And one more time. Taking your time to move slowly, breathe slowly, feel all the muscles, all the movement inside the body. Bring the palms back together, front of the body. Keep the elbows stretched out as far as you can. And turn the head to the side, or tilt the body to the side, and then back to the center. Tilt to the side, inhaling, exhale back to the center. Try to keep those arms stretched out to the sides. Inhaling, and exhaling, loosening up the waist a little bit more. Loosening up the spine. Last time. Bring the hands forwards. Separate the hands like you're holding a great big drum, reaching forwards all the way down to the ground. Circle up, let the hands rise in front of the body, inhaling up. Watching the hands circle forwards and down, arms are straight up, keeping parallel with your body line. Inhaling up. Try to keep those arms up next to the ears as you come forward, looking forward towards the hands, sink. And lift up, bring the hands up. This kind of time, we're going to turn towards the side. Sink down towards one foot, the outside of one foot, lift, and sink down towards the center. Exhaling down, relaxing the body, going down, bending the knees if you want, rolling up, keeping the knees nice and loose. This time around to the other side, reaching up, forwards and down, and lift. Exhaling down. Let your belly pull in, pulling up the body from the center. Down to the first side. Exhaling down. Inhaling, rising. Center, exhaling down. And to the second side. Yeah, one more time to the center. At the bottom, we're just going to hang loose for a few seconds. And tilting from the hip. So start the movement from the hip to lift up the shoulder, to lift the head, turning, looking to the side and back down the center. Inhale, turning. Exhaling back to center. Focus on the waist turning the body. Not the shoulders, not the head. All the movement comes from the waist turning. And back to center. One more time each way. And last time. Bend the knees, put the hands on the knees. Look forward, our cat and cow. Inhale forwards. Exhale, round the back. Inhaling forwards. Exhaling, round the back. One more time forwards. Round the back. And then roll up gently. Bring the hands to the waist, press up to the corner, extending out and back in. Off the corner. In. Inhaling as you reach out gives you more internal compression, more internal massage. Take your time, really moving slow so you can feel that whole stretch down the whole side of the body and back in. Focusing energy reaching all the way from the foot to the fingers, coming back to the center. Yeah, one more time each way. Yeah, last time. And back to the center. Both hands up and up the side. And just relax the arms down. Hold it parallel to the ground for a moment. And just feel your arms resting at this point. So don't feel like you're having to hold your arms and get real tight. Let the arms just relax. And see if you can feel your joints opening up. As you inhale, relaxing the joints. As you exhale, our whole body's relaxed. It's an interesting exercise just to feel everything relaxed, even though you're really sort of putting tension on the muscles. You want to feel the whole arm, feeling the whole thing together. It's not just one little bit of the arm that's like, oh, this muscle's hurting or something. It's the whole body, the whole arm, connecting with the ground, connecting with the heavens, and just floating in space. And then relax down. Inhale, lifting up overhead. As we lift, rise up on the toes. As we sink, turn. So I'm bending the knees, I'm keeping the back straight. Lift to the side. and sink. Down to the bottom, I turn to the front and rise, arms up overhead, and sink. The bottom, I turn to the other side, lift, and sink. So at the top, the back of the hands should be close, but not necessarily touching, and sink. When I turn to the side, that side foot is down, the other heel is lifting, and then I sink back down. When I come towards the front, I can lift both heels, and sink. Turn to the side and lift, and sink. One more time each way. Working our calves a little bit, our feet, our ankles. And sink. See if I can sink a little bit lower this time without leaning forwards. And last time. Coming into our golden rooster, standing on one leg, lifting up the knee up as high as you can, and then bringing it back down. So from the side, you want to have one foot, hand pressing down, foot pressing down. Let me turn this phone off. Sorry about that. So lift, knee up as high as you can by pulling in the belly. Letting the tailbone pull down. Back of the head is very still and straight, and sink. Arm and leg moving at the same time. The opposite hand pressing down on this invisible table supporting us. Inhaling up, and exhaling down. The hand come forward a little bit, and sink. Last time. And relax down. All right, bring the hands up over in front, turn, looking to the side, just open up, inhaling, coming back to the center. Crossing the hands and turn, open, coming back to the center. Inhaling, opening, exhaling to the center. Inhale to open, and exhale. Just taking the time to really open the lungs. Every time you open the arms, feel this body opening up around the waist to the shoulders. Everything in here just expanding, allowing the lungs to, the ribs to move out a little bit. One hand up, one hand down. Doesn't matter which hand, because we're going to switch. The other hand up, first hand down. Palm towards the ceiling, palms towards the floor, and then reverse. One hand up, other hand down. Back can be slightly arched, so you have a little bit of a bow, an outward bow of the belly area. And sink. This is not about trying to reach a sky or trying to stretch the belly, the whole chest area. So we don't want the arms to be locked straight at the elbows, always a little bend in the elbows. Turn the head from corner to corner, just with the turn of the body. And one more time each way. And back to the center. One hand pressing forward, turn the body to the side, circle, whirling arms. One hand pressing forward with the other. Let the bottom hand drop back gently. Bend the elbow so the hand comes in by the ear, pressing forward as you turn forwards. Feel the center of the body, motion turning, starting the movement of the arms, opening up and closing. So it's by turning the body, the arms feel like they're opening up to the side, turning from the waist to the front, brings the arms back into the center. Inhale, open, rise. Exhale, close, sink, contract. Keep the knees forwards, turning from the waist. Long, slow, gentle breaths today. And bring the hands together in the front. And I'm going to circle the hands around a great big circle. And come into our, what's the name of this one? Yeah. Mental blank of the name. This part is Immortal paints a picture, so we're circling 1.5 times around. And I'm going to step out my toe, my heel. My hand in front is going to be in front of my face, turning. The back arm is going to turn with my body so I'm facing the side and reach out. And eventually I'm going to remember the name of this form. For some reason it's just drawing a blank. So the hand that's in front of the body is just going to come in, palm towards the hand, palms towards the face. The other hand is going to have a little hook. Turn, step, and turn. So both hands circling in front of the body, circling around, up, stepping out, look towards the side. So the back hand is still in this little hook, and I'm pressing out. So I feel like I'm turning my body pretty much towards the front hand, and this hand is off to the side. Circling the hands around, sink down. I'm just going to go to this side now. Turn. Circle the hands. 1.5 times. I forgot the one. Single whip. I knew I'd remember the name of this one sooner or later. For some reason, the brain fries every now and then on words. Single whip. Turning and reaching out. Coming back. Circle. Immortal paints a picture. If you know anything about painting, you know it's very hard to draw a perfect circle. So the best thing to do is get your whole body into it. So imagine painting a circle on the wall. Your whole body rises and sinks. This is how you draw a circle. One more time each way. One hand with the hook, the other hand turning, looking at the palm, and then reaching out. Coming back to the center and sink. Bring back sides of the hands together, reaching up and out. Circling in, press down. Reaching forwards. It's a white snake sticking out its tongue. Sink down. Let your whole body sink down, then rise as you reach out. Sink as you bring the hands in, turn the back of the hands out to the face the front and back down. And reach forwards, sending your energy out. Had one lady saying, I give you love, you give me love, then I give you love. You give me love, bringing the hands in, and I give you love. Nice way of thinking about this movement. Sending out our love. The whole world could use with a lot more love. And then relax the arms down. Bring the hands up in front of the body, lifting up 45 degrees in the sky, coming back. Fingers point down, sink down, bend the knees, tailbone sinking. Turn the hands to the outside edge of the hands is reaching up. You're reaching across the side of your body. There's the spleen acupressure point is up in here, so you're reaching for a spleen 21 acupressure point. If you don't know where it is, just rub the side of the body a little bit, then sink back down. Sink down as low as you can, bring the hands together up in front, lifting up. This is lifting up the lotus leaves, lifting up to heavens. And then you bring energy back down from heaven through the body into the dantian. Bringing that energy back up the spleen and sink up, purging bad energy down the legs, lifting up more. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale up the side of the body. Stop just around the chest area, the breast area, and then sink back down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling around the chest and back down. One more time. And relax down. Just stand for a moment. Inhale, lift, bring arms up and sink. Circle one hand from the body, the other hand to the back. As I turn towards the side, away from, this is my right hand, I'm turning towards my left side. Circle the hand, palm up, turn back to the right side. Lifting the hand up, turn the hand so it's going to be facing outwards as I look towards the ceiling. And then coming back, turning towards the left side, fingers pointing out as much as possible. Looking up towards the ceiling. Come back to center, turn the palm down, bring the hand down from the body to the waist. When the hand gets to the waist, open up both arms. So one hand goes behind the back, keep turning that same direction. With the other hand low, turn the palm up, circle up towards the sky. Keep that hand spiraling so the fingers point out, looking up. And coming back to center, turn the fingers out, look up to the other side, and back to the center, palm down. Let's do this again at the waist, opening up, circling the hands, spinning the body. Look down towards fingertips, watch the fingertips as they rise, up, circle, and press up towards the sky. And exhale back to center. Inhale to turn. And exhale back to center. Bring the hand down. Circle both arms open. That hand goes behind the back. The other hand goes across low. Turns palm up to reach up towards the sky. Feel the spine lengthening, getting longer, tailbone pulling down, head lifting up, and then back the other side. Inhaling. And exhaling back to the center. Relax, arms down. And arms in front, shift all the way to one foot. Step out the other heel, reaching forward with that hand, the other hand reaches back. So you want to make sure the knee's not going past the toe, but you can tilt your body forward a little bit so you get a nice stretch of the body, reaching out the arms. Now the hand that's outstretched in front is going to turn up. The other hand is going to turn down towards the ground. Spinning both hands away from the center of the body, twisting the back, and then coming back to the center, opening up. Inhale as I'm opening up. Exhale back to center. Inhale to twist. Exhale back to center. Inhale to open. Exhale one more time to center. Inhaling to twist. Exhale back. One more reaching forwards. And then bring that foot back in. Sink the hands. Bring up this time. We're going to go up the other side. Reaching forward with the same side arm and leg. Feeling that stretch of the upper body. Forward hand turns towards the back. Back hand turns to the front. Feeling that twisting of the arms. And then opening up again. Inhaling. Exhaling as we release the move. Inhaling to twist. Exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. And one more time to reach out. And bring your feet back forwards. Relax the arms down. Bring the hands up in front of the body. Reach forwards. Let your body tilt forwards from the waist. Reaching forward, looking towards your palms. You stretch straight forward. Flatten that back down so it's parallel with the ground. Just reach out here for a second. And then relax the hands down. Roll up gently. Inhaling up. Exhaling, reaching forwards. Feeling the back getting longer and stronger. And sink. One more time, rising up. And forwards. And just let the body relax down. Bend the knees and roll up. Go into our bow stance. Same sort of movement, pressing forward the arms, but more gentle this time. Drawing back and lift. So as we rock forward, we can lift up the back heel. As we rock back, we can lift up the front toe. Working our balance slightly, pressing forwards. Sink. Let the whole body sink down as you draw back, rising. A little sink to start the movement going forward again. And sink. Inhaling up. Exhaling forwards. Inhaling, drawing in, bring the hands up the front of the body. Exhaling forwards. Push and pull the waves, feeling the water flowing through our body. Gently flowing forward onto the sand of the beach and sinking back down into the ocean for the next wave to carry it forwards. And one more time like this. Bring the hands back, bring your foot back in. This time we're going to go forwards, bring the hands low, up, draw in, chest high. Press down the tailbone, pulling down, pressing the hands up and out. Inhale to draw in, sink, going forwards. Relaxing moment. body relax as you sink the arms, just flowing forward so gently, drawing back just as gently. Hands up to shoulder height, and sink. Hands down to chest, solar plexus area, to reach forward, they draw up and back. Reversing the circle that we did before, but still the same gentle fluid movements. And coming back to center, we're just going to switch legs again. Palms facing each other. This time we're going to reach forward, sink down front, shift our weight to the back, let the hands sink low, circling up the side, around the top, and back down. Sinking, inhaling, lifting up. Exhaling, relaxing forwards. Thinking of the energy around us circulating. Building the shield of strong Qi, the weight Qi, keeping our bodies strong, keeping our immune system strong, protecting us from outside bacteria and viruses. Last time forwards, bring your leg back with this one. Shift legs, circle the hand up, step over the other foot and sink to the front. Circling down towards the back, lifting, sinking in the front. Inhaling up and exhaling down. And exhale. Very gentle flow of this movement. Shifting weight. Circling high and low. One last time. And down to the front. Bring the feet back together. Just a couple windmills. Inhaling and exhaling. Hands up in front of the body, chest high, open. And hands back together, close. If you want you to do this one breath, inhaling, exhaling. Or slowing it down, inhaling as your hands rise, exhaling as you open wide. Inhaling, hands come together. Exhale to sink. Energy rising from the feet up to the back of the legs, the shoulders, out to the arms, to the palms around the fingertips, up the back of the hands, up to the shoulders, front shoulders, back down to the dantian, around to the outside of the legs and pressing down. So in, rising, expanding. Exhaling, coming back to center, and sink. Make sure your arms are not opening up so wide that your shoulders are pinching together in the back. Keep the hands in front, and come back to center, and sink. Lift, open, compress, and sink. One more time. And just feel your hands together for a moment. A little distance apart. See if you notice anything feeling between the two hands. Any sort of warmth, any sort of connection. That's the beginnings of the Qi, centering, moving through your hands, connecting, warming up your hands, flowing from one palm to the other. Drop the hands and we'll gather 3 times. Inhaling, just up to the temples. Bring your hands down the front of the body. Exhaling down. Inhaling, opening up. And exhaling down. Inhaling. And exhaling. Hands in front of the body or just let them relax at the side. Close the eyes or leave them open just a slit. Inhaling slowly and deeply. Exhaling at your own pace. Gentle, even breath. Just taking a moment to let our body know we appreciate it for all it does for us. All these automatic functions of breathing, digestion, blood circulating, all the muscles that we've moved, just noticing what's going on inside our bodies right now. And on your next exhale, slowly lower the hands in front of the body. So right hand's inside, left hand's outside. Some space between the hands and the belly and each hand. Until we feel that our body is slowing down, its energy circulating inside. And sealing that energy and massaging down the left, up on the right, 3 times. Reverse 3 times. Massage the hands nice and warm. Feel that warmth over the head and face. Massage over the neck, shoulders. Around to the back, massage the back, arch back a little bit if you want. Release any tension and then sink your hands down the side of the legs. Massage down outside the legs, so your arms dangle, neck loose, head loose. Yeah. Bend the knees and roll slowly. Do our little twist. The faster we move, the more the arms swing. And we bend the elbows to touch the shoulders, the upper back. And then slowing it down. Shake it off. And thank you for joining me today. All right, so we will